Cool.
Yeah, he was the only guy that I knew that had like an 8-string at that time.
Gotcha.
Because yeah, like I said, it was way before it was something that was mainstream. Mainstream's the wrong word for it, but more popular, like Ibanez and you know, like normal guitar, like big name guitar companies weren't like mass producing them at that time.
Oh, okay.
It was only like from custom shops. Um, cool.
So you're cooler.
I don't know about that. All right. So yeah. So the purpose of this song is to allow a lot of the Conklin artists to play over it. That's the goal. And there's a lot of guitar players and bass players, so gonna leave space for a lot of shenanigans, I guess. Leave space for whatever anyone kind of wants to do with it. I'm gonna have like simple layers. I think I need to figure out. Jen, you might have to help me make a little cheat sheet since I'm down to the one screen right now. Or not cheat, little to-do list. But I think what I'm gonna need to do is like pick out some tones that'll work well with at like filling things out, but still allowing frequencies like frequency space for the bass players and for like guitar solos.
Okay.
Because like right now, I think we just had it set up as like a cello part, right? Like, let's see. Kind of thick, right? So if we had more, maybe like a mellotron or something. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. What?
It just sounds like I'm watching Transform.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, the mellotron. It does sound like that for
Maxima.
Porcupine Tree used it a bunch. So does Opeth.
Oh, okay.
It's like it's a cool keyword sort of thing. Really mellow sounding. But I like filling out the chords in the background. And, but it's really thick, so if like the bass player's noodling around a lot, it might like stomp on their toes a bit.
So what do you add to make it less thick?
I mean, there's a couple things you could do, I guess. I could just EQ it differently. So like, do you know what EQ is?
No, I thought you were gonna explain it.
Yeah, you're on your own. Here
I'll
show
Google it.
No, EQ is a common. Here we go. So this is EQ. You have this in like your car. You have this on amps and stuff, but it's like your settings essentially.
Okay.
So like on a car, right? You have like treble and bass.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a super stripped down version of this.
Gotcha.
Like down here on my rack, I've got one that has 32, like treble and bass settings, but it goes from like the super low frequencies down here to the high. So like on this, like this, what is this? The cellos. So like if we were playing it, let me just solo them. You'll see the frequencies that are there, right? So if I were to add and cut. So I just cut out all that low stuff. So cut out a little bit of it, maybe. You can kind of clean up some space for maybe more. I'm not really doing too much right now, but yeah. So that's one thing you can do to kind of clean up space. If there's like, sometimes you'll have like one frequency, like I don't know, like say this part right here where it's a little higher. That's like overpowering stuff. You can like cut it out so it's not as annoying. Or sometimes you boost something in one instrument to make it cut through where you cut away on the other ones.
Okay.
So like you make space for it. You can do a lot with the just with EQ for sure.
That's crazy.
But the other thing is I can just choose. I mean, here, let's play around with this for a bit. There's no real rule on how I have to do this.
Your birthday, you can do you won't.
Yeah, there you go. All right, let's just see. So I'm not even really sure what instrument I want. I'm gonna put the guitar down for now. So, yeah, I'm not even sure what sound I want. And I have not even installed most of my keyboards on here, to be honest. When I upgraded to the new computer, I just was lazy, and I haven't needed them a ton. So we'll see which one we end up using. But like, I don't know. Let's see what Hal. That was weird. It wouldn't let me go back until it loaded. So I guess that's what Halion does. So yeah, so like this is just, we can load this up and I can just copy that chord progression. And I might move it to a different pitch range or play around with it a bit, but for right now I can just loop that. So right now I got nothing. Let's organ, piano, wood, vocal, synth, pad maybe. Let's try some of the analog stuff maybe.
I have to say real quick that this screen you have is pretty tough.
I need to figure out how to fix the settings.
But
it looks pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
My students have liked it too. Our TV that we had in our bedroom didn't work anymore with the remote, so I just brought it here to use it as a computer monitor. I think it's like 38 inches or something. It's nothing crazy compared to a lot of people, but it's still pretty awesome.
It was better than what you have.
Tender fifths? No. That sound effect?
I mean, it's cool that you can do that. I want to hear other ones.
Yeah, and a lot of them have stupid names. What is an Alaska sweep? Maybe it means something if you're more of a keyboard player. I don't know.
Maybe.
Sometimes too, they're named after like the song that they're copying or something like that.
Oh, okay.
You know, so it'll be like. I guess I should move this over here so that people can see it because I'm blocking it. I forget about that because I don't have the other screen right now. The thing that I'm going to have here eventually completely set up is I've got a drawing tablet now that I'm going to have as my second display. So once I have a better stand for that, I can have that move around as like for better for drawing and for whatever. But I haven't done that yet. So all right, let's. That's why I didn't have it over there. I'm blocking myself then. Let me just do this. And then I'll bring that back up in a sec. I'm just going to set up a little loop over here. That's a little intense. Something like kind of like that, maybe. See, I like that one, because let me rename this. I mean, that's just a simple analog pad. Can you write that down?
Simple analog
Just
play.
analog. Analog pad. Jesus. We can just. I want to check out some more of them. See what will work. But that's one that I could, because I can tweak it, right, and do all that stuff. I can play around with this to make it fit with the guitars better. But I want to have it like kind of spacey, like ambience and. Let's see, sir. Probably not this one. Oh, that's hilarious.
That's what.
Let's see. My computer doesn't seem to like to play with OBS and plugins sometimes.
Suck it up, computer.
Right? Some random note. There's one random note. I had a random C way up there. Well, that's good to know to get rid of that, huh?
I don't even know.
If I were to play it again, you would totally hear it. I mean, it was like this, so. It's not a note that I wanted. It didn't, but it huh.
I did it, but I did it.
I stuttered as bad as I was hoping it wasn't that bad.
I didn't mean to point it out.
Oh, it's hilarious. I love it. I like parts of it. There's like elements of these that I like, but. So far, that's the best one.
Yeah, I do like. What is that one?
That's the analog pad, just like the straight up. That one. And I mean, I have so many of these keyboard. I wish I had Omnisphere. That's one I haven't actually gotten myself. That's like one of the best. But I've always known people that have it, so I've never had to buy it myself.
Oh.
What's that?
There you go.
Yeah, that one's really, really cool. But with this, I'll be able to, I mean, I can, with any plugin really now, it's a keyboard sound. You can pretty much make it with everything.
Yeah.
Joshua pad. Strange though, but again, I can tweak all that shit. Long? No. No.
There we go. Reminds me of.
can't. It's hard to click it in. I wish I had the keyboard hooked up with, but I don't. Huh.
Spacey.
If they didn't have that attack, I kind of like the distortion, like the crackling kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I could do that with. Let me see something. If I put. Do they have? There's a few different. I could put like a distortion. What is it? Is it this thing that makes it sound kind of like? Yeah, that kind of is cool.
Are you trying to take away from
Not the thickness, but do you think that sounds thicker? I thought like the crackling sound, or like the well, I can't think of the word right now. But that like.
play it with all the other things?
Guitars have a little bit of that. So it's not like you really notice it too much, but I feel like if that.
And if you have a bass over it,
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Still gonna explore.
One again?
That's just I went back to one of those pads that we already wrote down. Where that was either the analog or the humble one. But just adding the plugin on top of it. That's just one of the plugins because I can tweak all the shit I want about this keyboard sound, but then I can also tweak stuff just in general in the recording software. So adding more effects, more echoes if I want, like more anything I want.
More cowbell?
I could.
I feel like that's the first time you have actually responded to that statement. Said it a couple times during our streams.
Have you?
Yeah,
Sometimes I'm not listening.
it's true.
No? False advertising, that doesn't sound like Peaches.
Peaches. Be eating a peach while we're playing.
I could see you eating a peach anytime. Aye. It's going okay, how are you?
He just looks so and when I went to my person, he said,
Yeah, so some of these, like, if I move it up, it sounds better. Right, but because this one, when it's in the original. We don't want that. The other thing. What if. Just trying to think, because if we have both. I could EQ the cellos really. I'm going to do a blend of it, I think. Have the cellos and some sort of more keyboardy thing. I like like blending stuff where it's like very real and then like kind of fake. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So if I do that, I'm gonna go back to the analog one. Which one did you think was better? Right here. Let's see which one sounds better with the. This is analog pad with the cellos. This is humble analog and cellos. Definitely. Way down. Go on 50. Okay. That should work for now. Let's see. So. Okay. There's this thing. So the beginning of the song. Let's just kind of get these. Do I have a guitar bus yet? I do not. Group. All right. Oops. I feel like I've been using other recording software too much. I can't remember how to do anything in here. Alright, so we haven't played anything yet, or we've recorded that, but I'm going to do it proper with this guitar. What am I looking to do? I should do... Yeah, I should add an EQ. I always miss that one. Everything's not in the right spot. It's like something sounds really weird. Let's see. Why is there a guitar I'm hearing? Oh, that's annoying.
What?
Well, I put all the guitars on a group track, so... Right? But if I don't mute the reverb and delay, you could still hear it echoing through those. Because I have those set up as other things too. It was like... So there's the cellies. Let's play around with these drums a second. I don't like the sound of that one for this. What does Lead Samurai mean? That's kind of cool.